Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, this isn't a very happy report that I have to give you, but we've discovered this last week. There's been a report out of the DEC that there was a mysterious die-off about a week ago of over 100 walleyes in Otisco Lake. Now, here's what happened. Fishermen went out there and all of a sudden they started seeing these dead walleyes floating on the water, and they're wondering what in the world has happened. So they report it to the DEC. They bring officials in, they bring biologists in to try to discover what caused all of a sudden die-off of walleyes. There weren't any dead bass seen or any other fish seen, just walleyes. And what could do that? You know, there's a number of things that could cause that to happen. One of their first thoughts was there a sudden drop in oxygen levels in the area where these walleyes were. But why wouldn't it affect other fish? They all need oxygen to survive. Then they thought, okay, maybe there was a disease. And so they took the carcasses of these walleyes and they broke it down and they studied them, and they said there was no indication of a virus present, like the VHS virus that killed so many fish in the St. Lawrence. They were stymied. What has caused this? And then they looked and they said if there was an infection, there would have been a swelling of organs in the fish, and there was nothing detected. So what in the world caused this die-off? They still don't know. And one of the things that I discovered from the report was that the state stocks over 42,000 walleyes every 6 months in Otisco Lake. Boy, that sounds like a lot of fish. Of course, probably a lot of them don't survive. But again, you know, we talk about our environment, our waters, and the fish that live there, and the certain ways that we can try to protect them. But we can only do so much. And Mother Nature is constantly evolving and changing. And I don't know what has happened. If I get more information, then we'll certainly pass it on. But die-offs like this, a lot of times we attribute it to algae blooms. But there was no indication of that there either. So not only does it concern fishermen, but the people that live along the lake become concerned too, because they got pets that go out, swim in the water, drink the water. And Otisco Lake is that water from that lake serves as a water source, a drinking water source for a lot of communities. So things like this, our fisheries and reports from our fisheries are important to all of us in ways even more than just whether we're going to have good fishing or not. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.